Hello guys, my name is Home Gym and this is my home gym. Um, yeah, and welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I wanted to start a channel, and you might ask why. Um, and the reasons is quite simple. I do it for myself basically. So I've been training for a while now, uh, but I realized that I have no way of tracking my progress. I mean, of course I don't know, measure stuff, or I can see how many push-ups I do. Like, I don't know, last year I did 15, this year I do 30 or something like that. But honestly, I feel like that's not enough. Um, like numbers cannot really capture how much you've developed, and I think video format is I mean, what's better than video where you can talk, where you can see yourself after 1 year and say, hey, look at me. I mean, fuck, that was me, look at this pussy, you know? So, yeah, that's the main reason why I opened this channel. And I hope to progress a lot in 1 year and then look back at myself and be like, okay, I mean, that was a really good decision, you know? Yeah. So, you might ask, what is it about? I mean, it's obviously about sport, and it's it's usual stuff. I like doing weights, so I do mostly weight training. Um, yeah, if you'd ask me if I do cardio, do I run? No, I don't. Do I skip leg days? Yes, I do. Close the video. Don't watch. Um, yeah, but the gist of what I'm doing is that I'm training at home. So I don't go to the gym. Why? Well, because I feel like it's a waste of time. Like, whenever I feel like I need to, I don't know, like, put something on, especially I mean, imagine winter, right? It's cold outside. Put 10 layers of this, put your bag, put some drinks or something, then drive to the gym, change, train, and change again. I mean, to me, this sounds like a lot of hassle. So that's why my mantra for, I think, for a long time now has been train at home. Just buy a few things which we're going to discuss soon about, and just train at home. Right? I mean, I could be lying in my bed now, then I wake up and right in my gym, right? For some people, this might not be ideal, but for me, it's fine. So that's why, like, I'm a home gym or chimp in the home gym. Yeah. I was thinking that today I'll do something basic, and I'd really like let's start with the start. Yeah. Let's start with the things, like, let's start with my home gym, right? What do I do? How do I do it, and what I use to do it? Like here where I am, this is my gym. This is also the place where I live. It's just a small 28 square meter apartment. I'll tell you more about it maybe in other videos. But yeah, it's a really small apartment when you think about it. 28, I mean, not good. But gets the job done, especially, probably the prices nowadays. Yeah, but let's move forward to presenting you the things that I used to train. Do I think it's enough? I think yes. I think yes. After each training, I think it's all about desire. Like, if you want to train, if you want to develop, then you'll find a way to develop. You'll find a way to push yourself to get your muscles to failure, and you will grow. So yes, I think it's enough what I do here, And some people might say it's boring because I do all the same stuff all the time. But I mean, nobody said it should be exciting. Results are boring. Like, results are like step by step, little by little, little by little, year by year. And it's a mindset you have to learn. And I'm going to tell you about this, how I learned about it in a future video. It's been quite a process, I would say. Okay, but let's start with the things that I use in my gym. So, first thing, I start with the warm-up. The warm-up goes with this 10 kilo dumbbell, as you can see here. Yeah, basically I do hammer curls, I do the regular curls, and I do it until I feel like I warm up my muscle, until I feel good about myself, and I feel like, okay, now I'm in fight mode, so now I can go to real stuff. When I finished with the warm-up, I mean, I may do something in my head a little bit, like turn it around, like turn around my shoulders a little bit and stuff like that, you know, my back. And after I'm done with all of it, I'm warmed up, I feel a bit pumped, just a bit. I'm ready to start doing the real work, the real arm exercises. And the real arm exercises are done using this big boy here. Oh. Here, you can see it. It's a big one. Usually, you see here I have two 125s. I take one out and I'm left with one. So 2.5, 2.5, 125 plus 2.5 the bar itself. Yes, so yeah, with this one I do the regular hammer curls, regular curls. I do 5 sets of each. Each exercise 5 sets, and I tend to do minimum 8 reps, minimum. And 8 is also like, I mean, I try to do 9 at least, or 10. 8, it's like when I'm really exhausted. But usually my strategy is like, I start doing it. If I feel like, I got tired, then I just leave it down a little bit. I wait, I don't know, 5 seconds, and then I start again. I mean, I may squeeze another 3, like, you know, just why leave the gains on the table if they're right in front of you. Good. So, hammer curls, then regular curls, and when I'm done with that, but wait a little bit, just want to show you a fun thing. I mean, it's a home gym, right? So if it's a home gym, this means that you must have home appliances, right? So first of all, you don't want to break the floor, you don't want to graze it that much. So what I do is like I use a self-made mat. As you can see, it's just a book. I mean a book, whatever this is, and it's been through a lot, I would say. Yeah, yeah. I mean, gets the job done, right? I've got even this one thing. Yeah, it's a home gym. What do you want? It's good enough. Okay, good. So we've done arms like this, like this. We go next, and next is the last arm exercise, usually per training, which is done with this 16 kilo dumbbell here. Yeah, the exercise that I do with this one is basically I take like this and I do like this. I stand in front of the mirror, standing, and I just curl it like this. This really works the forearm, like you'll feel also a bit the fingers here, and of course the biceps, especially when when you get down, all the way down, you stretch your arm, then you go back up. Okay, let me open a window, it's a bit warm here. Good. Good. After I've done the exercise with my hands, the hands are actually not yet done, but we are taking a break and we are moving to push-ups. So the main exercise I use to build my chest are push-ups. So how do I start it? We start with the warm-up. A warm-up is something I had to come to. Yeah, for some it might be like, hey, I mean, warm-up is obvious, right? I mean, you should do warm-up. Yes, it is obvious, like many other things, you know, like many other things. But until you get to, like, I don't know, mess up something, I don't know, pull a muscle, to pull the back, to have some problems here, only when you get there, you realize, fuck, I mean, you really need warm-up. So I start warm-ups. Warm-ups is just simple push-ups with my body weight. I start with 20 exercises, then I do another 15. Okay, so 35 push-ups for warm-up. After I'm complete with this, here comes the this big boy here. So it's a weight vest. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's got pockets here. These pockets can be filled up with this thing here. So as you can see, this is the building block. I wish it was a golden bar. I need to check, maybe it is, but it's probably not. Yeah, and you just take and push it in here in one of these pockets, and that's how it gets more heavy. Okay, so you put it on, and the way I do it is the following. Let me show you. Okay, so you can see here I've got my bed. Basically I put my legs right here. I get down with my head down, and I do incline push-ups. That's the way I do it. I mean, this is I mean, you can agree that this is not easy, especially when you do it with weights. But you get used to it, and you know, my mantra is that I've recently been thinking, like, I hate it when I do something with less weight and I have to do 20 to get to feel something. So I just popped into my mind. I was like, you know what, I'll maybe do twice as heavy. Maybe I'll do 10 times, and then I'll fail at 10th or at 11th time. Then I'll sit and do 20. For me, 20 sounds boring. Like the more you do an exercise, the more boring it gets. In general, like for me, the longer the training is, the more boring it gets. So I tend to do as heavy as I can, and keeping the quality as high as I can, and not overextending my training for too long, so that it doesn't get boring and it's still exciting, you know. Good. I mean, it's a mind game. Good. So we've done the push-ups. Push-ups is, again, as I said, like all my exercises are 5 sets. 5 sets, minimum 8 reps, but I try to always do 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so that was push-ups. We've done push-ups. Now our chest is well done. We are ready to move on to forearms. Forearms, I also do it with this big boy here, this guy. I put them all, so 2 of 125, of 2.5 and the bar 2.5, and I just sit on a table, or on the table. I just sit on the bed. So here is my bed. Hello, bed. Yeah, I just sit on my bed, and I just curl it like this with my forearm. Yeah, at the end, my forearm is like really, like I cannot move it. That's it, just my arms are done. After I've done this, again 5 sets, I'm not gonna tell you again. I'm taking this little boy, this one, and basically I'm coming here and I'm putting my arm like this, and I'm doing this part. So basically training the top of my forearm to get this thing. I always wanted to have like a thick part here, you know. So yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. Yeah, so after I finish with forearms, I'm basically done with the training. I just do some splits, like to extend my muscles a bit, and I do like splits, you know, with the legs, and then I do some abs. The abs are like yeah, simply symbolic. I don't want to get like bulky abs. Not that I really have abs, honestly. I mean, it's strong, it's flat, but you know, like The Rock. The Rock doesn't have abs. Well, I don't compare myself with Rock, but it's that kind of thing, you know. Like, look at him and you understand. And at the end, I just do like this kind of stuff, you know, just scissors, you know. Yeah, I feel like this works my my abs well. I do usually 5 sets of 40 or 4 sets of 50, you know. I prefer 4 sets of 50, it's faster. Again, the boring parameter here. I don't wanna have it. Yeah. So guys, that's basically my home gym. So if you are wondering if I have a mirror, yes, I do have a mirror. Here it is. I mean, yeah, it's a bit it's not that big, but it gets the work done, and you can see somebody's working here. I mean, it's got a bit of speed on there, huh? I need to clean it up, but it's all right. The guy's working, huh? But there is another mirror here that I have. Shit. I recently washed my clothes. Let's come here. Look. Yeah, here's another mirror. This one is a bit bigger, and I think it has better lighting, so it comes down. At least I like this mirror a bit more. Yeah, so yeah guys, that's basically my room here. I mean, it's not so tidy. I mean, it is tidy, but it's just, yeah, a bit like the things are everywhere. Okay. Thanks a lot for seeing this video. By the way, I have a training on Saturday, so basically in 2 days. I don't know if I said, but I'm training like 2 days rest, 1 day training. So yeah, I'm for sure seeing you on Saturday. Let's see if I drop something these 2 days, but on Saturday for sure it's time for some gains, and it'll be the time that I actually get to show you how I use these things here. So yeah, then stay strong, my friends, and see you in my home gym soon. Bye bye.